We've all been there, that moment when you're about to leave the house and you catch a glimpse of your dog's face. It's a look that tugs at your heartstrings and makes you second-guess your plans. You're rushing to get ready for work, grabbing your keys and mentally running through your to-do list for the day. You're already late and every second counts. And just as you're about to walk out the door, you hear it, that whimper. It's a sound that's both soft and heartbreaking, a plea for you to stay just a little longer. You turn around to see those big, sad eyes staring back at you. Eyes that seem to say, "Please don't leave me." Your furry best friend knows you're leaving, and they're not happy about it. They might follow you to the door, their tail drooping, their ears back, a picture of pure dejection. This, my friends, is the classic picture of separation anxiety in dogs. It's a condition that affects many dogs, causing them to feel extreme distress when they're left alone. It's more common than you might think. Dogs are social creatures. They've evolved alongside humans, forming strong bonds with us. They thrive on companionship, whether it's with their human family or other furry friends. They love to play, to interact, to be part of a pack. When they're with us, they feel safe and secure. But when we leave them alone, it's only natural for them to feel a little anxious. They might sit by the window, watching and waiting for us to return, their eyes filled with longing. But for some dogs, this anxiety can be debilitating. They might bark incessantly, pace nervously, or even become destructive. It's their way of coping with the stress of being alone. Imagine being home alone, all day, every day, with nothing to do and no one to play with. The hours stretch on endlessly, and the silence is deafening. For a dog with separation anxiety, that's their reality. They might chew on furniture, scratch at doors, or have accidents in the house. It's not because they're bad dogs. It's because they're scared and stressed. They might pace, bark incessantly, or even become destructive. These behaviors are not just annoying, they're signs of a dog in distress. It's their way of saying, "I need help." The good news is that separation anxiety is treatable. With patience, understanding, and the right approach, we can help our furry companions feel safe and secure, even when we're not around. It might take time, but it's worth it. With patience, understanding, and the right approach, we can help our furry companions feel safe and secure, even when we're not around. There are many strategies to help a dog with separation anxiety, from training techniques to creating a more stimulating environment. Providing puzzle toys or treats can keep them occupied and mentally stimulated. Gradually increasing the time you spend away can help them get used to being alone. Some pet owners find it helpful to set up a camera to monitor their dog's behavior when they're not home. This can provide valuable insights into what triggers their anxiety and how they cope. And remember, always make your departures and arrivals low-key. This helps to reduce the excitement and anxiety associated with these events. If your dog's anxiety is severe, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A veterinarian or a certified dog trainer can provide guidance and support tailored to your dog's specific needs. In the end, our goal is to ensure that our dogs feel loved and secure even when we're not there. With the right approach, we can help them overcome their fears and lead happier, more relaxed lives. Because at the end of the day, our dogs are more than just pets. They're family, and family takes care of each other through thick and thin. Separation anxiety is more than just a little whining at the door when you leave. It's a serious condition that can affect dogs of all breeds and ages. When a dog experiences separation anxiety, it can be incredibly distressing for both the pet and the owner. It's a full-blown panic attack that some dogs experience when they are separated from their owners. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a significant emotional and physical response that can lead to various problematic behaviors. Think of it as a severe case of FOMO, fear of missing out, but for dogs. They feel an intense need to be with their owners at all times, and the thought of being left alone can trigger extreme anxiety. Dogs with separation anxiety often exhibit a range of behaviors, all stemming from their distress at being alone. These behaviors can include excessive barking or howling, destructive chewing or digging, urinating or defecating inside, pacing or restlessness, and attempting to escape. These actions are not just random acts of mischief, they are desperate attempts to cope with their overwhelming anxiety. These pups aren't trying to be naughty, they are not acting out of spite or stubbornness. Instead, they are reacting to a deep-seated fear and anxiety that they cannot control. They're simply overwhelmed by anxiety and fear when left alone. This fear can manifest in various ways, from trembling and hiding to more overt signs of distress like barking and destructive behavior. Recognizing the signs is the first step to helping your furry friend overcome their separation anxiety. Once you understand what your dog is going through, you can take steps to alleviate their stress. This might include training, creating a safe space for them, or even seeking professional help if necessary. Remember, with patience and understanding, you can help your dog feel more secure and less anxious when you're not around. Separation anxiety is more than just an inconvenience for dog owners. It's a serious behavioral issue that can severely impact a dog's well-being. Ignoring the problem won't make it go away. In fact, it often makes it worse. Think about it. Every time you leave and your dog panics, their anxiety is reinforced. They learn that being alone equals stress and fear. This can create a vicious cycle that becomes increasingly difficult to break. Addressing separation anxiety is crucial for your dog's emotional health and happiness. By helping them cope with being alone, you're giving them the gift of independence and peace of mind. Plus, let's be honest, nobody wants to come home to a disaster zone every day. So, how do we tackle this separation anxiety beast? The key is to start small and gradually increase your dog's tolerance for being alone. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a confident, independent pup. Start by leaving your dog alone for very short periods, like a few minutes at a time. Make your departures and arrivals low-key. No need for dramatic goodbyes or over-the-top greetings. You want to teach your dog that being alone is no big deal. As your dog gets used to these short absences, you can gradually increase the duration. Remember, patience is key. It's better to progress slowly and set your dog up for success than to rush the process and risk setbacks. Crate training often gets a bad rap, but when used correctly, it can be a valuable tool for managing separation anxiety. Many people misunderstand the purpose of a crate, thinking it's a form of punishment or confinement. However, when introduced properly, a crate can become a sanctuary for your dog, a place where they feel safe and secure. The key word here is correctly. Proper crate training involves patience, positive reinforcement, and understanding your dog's natural instincts. A crate should never be used as a punishment. Using a crate in this way can create fear and anxiety, making your dog associate the crate with negative experiences. Think of it this way: dogs are den animals by nature. In the wild, they seek out small enclosed spaces to rest and feel protected from potential threats. This instinctual behavior is why many dogs naturally gravitate towards crates when they are introduced in a positive manner. They feel safe and secure in enclosed spaces. A crate can mimic the den environment, providing a cozy and secure spot for your dog to relax. A properly sized crate can provide your dog with a sense of security and comfort when you're not home. It's important to choose a crate that is large enough for your dog to stand up, turn around, and lie down comfortably, but not so large that they feel lost in it. However, if your dog has never been crate trained before, don't just stick them in there and expect miracles. Sudden confinement can be stressful and counterproductive. Introduce the crate gradually and positively. Start by placing treats, toys, and even their favorite blanket inside the crate. Allow your dog to explore the crate at their own pace without forcing them inside. Make it a happy place by associating it with treats, toys, and praise. Reward your dog every time they enter the crate voluntarily. This positive association will help them see the crate as a safe and enjoyable space. Once your dog sees the crate as their safe space, it can become a valuable tool for managing their anxiety when you're away. Over time, your dog will come to view the crate as their personal retreat, a place where they can relax and feel secure even in your absence. This can significantly reduce their stress levels and help them cope better with being alone. A tired dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog is less likely to be anxious. Exercise is crucial for all dogs, but it's especially important for those prone to separation anxiety. Physical activity helps to burn off excess energy and release endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Before you leave for the day, take your dog for a brisk walk, a game of fetch, or a fun training session. Not only will this tire them out physically, but it will also provide mental stimulation. A mentally and physically exhausted dog is more likely to relax and snooze the day away while you're gone. Remember that mental exercise is just as important as physical exercise, especially for intelligent breeds. Puzzle toys, treat dispensing toys, and interactive games can keep your dog entertained and engaged while you're away. Think of it as giving your dog a job to do. A mentally stimulated dog is less likely to focus on their anxiety. Plus, who doesn't love a good brain workout? It's a win-win for both of you.